Hello all, welcome to the unit number 5 partial differential equation. So content of this unit is formation of partial differential equation, second is partial differential equation of order 1, next Charpit's method, and next is partial differential equation of higher order with constant coefficient. So our course objective is to recall concept of partial differential equation, to understand the linear and non-linear partial differential equation with constant coefficient, next to understand the Charpit method, and to understand the partial differential equation with constant coefficient. And at the end of this unit, learner must be able to understand the partial differential equation and to eliminate arbitrary constant for the formation of partial differential equation. Next, analyze linear and non-linear partial differential equation, can solve Charpit's partial differential equation, and also he must be able to solve examples on higher order partial differential equation. Then application says last unit is our application of partial differential equation. In that we will study heat flow problem, wave equation problem, deflection of beam, diffusion equation, Laplace equation, telephone equation, radio equation. So for so many things, so many types of differential equation we need to this technique, that is partial differential equation. Now we will see first introduction of this partial differential equation. So in a differential equation, if there are two or more independent variable and the derivatives are partial derivative, then it is called as a partial differential equation. So if what it says that if z is a function of, or temperature is a function of time, then latitude, longitude, altitude. So temperature is dependent on so many factors such as time, latitude, longitude, altitude. So what it represent? Temperature is dependent on. What is temperature? Temperature is a dependent variable and it depends on time, latitude, longitude, altitude. So it depends on so many factors. So here time, latitude, longitude, what it become? It become independent variable. So if there are more than one independent variable, then that time we use partial differential equation. So there are so many things in which we vary time as well as we measure distance also. So at that time we need to study this partial differential equation. So what is this first equation is del 2z by del x square plus del 2z by del y square whole cube is equal to xy. In this equation, z is dependent variable and x and y is independent variable. Now second equation is x into del z by del x plus y into del z by del y plus t into del z by del t is equal to xyt. Again, whatever the term in numerator, that become dependent variable and denominator variables are independent variable. So here three independent variable, z is dependent variable and x, y and t are independent variable. Now what is the order of partial differential equation? So it is same as ordinary derivative. Order of partial differential equation is the order of highest partial derivative occurring in the equation, and degree of partial differential equation is the greatest exponent of the highest order. Means what? If we consider this first equation, so what is the highest order derivative here? Del 2z by del x square and del 2z by del y square. So order of this equation is, in first equation order is equal to 1, and what is the power of that order? It is 2. So degree is 2. Order is 1 and order is 2 and degree is also 2 here, because del 2z means order is 2 and degree is 2. In second equation, it is x into del z by del x plus y into del z by del y plus t into del z by del t is equal to xyt. So all the terms are in first order derivative. So here in this equation order is 1 and degree is equal to Here degree is power of each and every term. So it is equal to 1. So order and degree of this differential equation is 1. Now, in this chapter, we will use z as a dependent variable and x and y as a independent variable. So, z is a function dependent on x and y. So, if we differentiate this z with respect to x, so with respect to x, with respect to y, then with respect to x and y. So first if we differentiate it with respect to x, then we get del z by del x. Del z by del x is equal to p. That is, we are denoting this del z by del x term by p. Next, if we differentiate this equation with respect to y, then we get del z by del y, and that term we denote it by q. Now, if we find out derivative of this first term, that is del z by del x is equal to p, we get del 2z by del x square with respect to x, and we denote it by r. Next, if we differentiate this second term, that is del z by del y is equal to q with respect to y, we get del 2z by del y square is equal to t. So, this is the notation which we are going to use in this chapter. Next, if we differentiate del z by del y with respect to x, del z by del y, del z by del y with respect to x. So this become del 2z, del into del, it is del 2z by del x into del y. Now del 2z by del x into del y is same as del 2z by del y into del x. So we denote this term by s. So remember this, del z by del x is p, del z by del y is q, del 2z by del x square is r, del 2z by del y square is t, and del 2z by del x del y is s. So here if p square plus q square is equal to x square plus y square. What it represent p square plus q square? It is nothing but del z by del x whole square plus del z by del y whole square is equal to x square plus y square. This is the meaning of p square plus q square is equal to x square plus y square. And this partial differential equation has order 1. That's why this is of order 1 and degree is 2 here. So next equation is r plus xt is equal to s square minus p. R is del 2z by del x square. So to write this equation, r is del 2z by del x square plus x multiplied by t, that is del 2z by del y square is equal to s square. S square means del 2z by del x into del y. Del x into del y whole square minus p. P is del z by del x. So what is the highest order derivative in this differential equation? It is 2. So highest order derivative is 2 and its power is, here order of this differential equation is 2 and degree is 1. Next, types of partial differential equations. So there are two types, linear and non-linear gives us partial differential equation. So to find out linear and non-linear, linear differential equation is if the dependent variable and all its partial derivative occur only in the first degree and are not, this is very important, first degree and are not multiplied together is called as linear partial differential equation. Otherwise it is called as non-linear partial differential equation. Now see here, the first part is del z by del x plus del z by del y. What is the highest order derivative is here? Del z by del x, means order is 1 here. What is its power? Its power is 1. So if the power is 1 and if it is not multiplied by z into del z by del x, then that equation is called as linear differential equation. And here in second equation, del z by del x is now first order derivative, but its power is 2. If the degree is more than 1, then it is called as non-linear differential equation. Non-linear partial differential equation. So is it clear? Linear means its degree must be 1 and it does not multiplied by dependent variable and its derivative. Second, non-linear means degree must is greater than 1. Then that differential equation is called as non-linear differential equation. Non-linear and linear partial differential equation. Next is formation of partial differential equation. So this is our first topic, formation of partial differential equation. There are two types, formation of partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant and by eliminating arbitrary function. So first, by eliminating arbitrary constant, original equation is in the form of f of x y z a b is equal to 0, where if we eliminate this arbitrary constant a and b. And after eliminating this constant, we get equation in the form of f of x y z in terms of partial derivative, that is p, which is nothing but del z by del x, del z by del y is equal to 0. So after eliminating a and b, we get derivative terms. So this type of differential equation is called as partial differential equation. This is by eliminating arbitrary constant. Arbitrary constant means it has many values. And some constant are fixed constant, so it has fixed value. So elimination of arbitrary function. Second part is elimination of arbitrary function. Here there are two types of function. One is phi of xy is equal to 0 or is equal to z, let it be. So if z is equal to phi of xy, then z is dependent variable and xy is independent variable, and this phi is a arbitrary function. So this is one type of equation. Another type of equation is phi of uv is equal to 0, where u is a function of x and v is also u is a function of xy and v is also a function of xy. So this type of this type of equation gives us phi of uv equal to 0, and this is phi of xy is equal to z. So this is phi become arbitrary function. To eliminate this function, we have to use some rules of elimination of arbitrary function. By using that, we can form partial differential equation. So next is how to form this partial differential equation. So just now I explained you f of x y z a b is equal to 0. This is the equation. Then it contains two arbitrary constant a and b. To eliminate this arbitrary constant, we first differentiate partially with respect to x and with respect to y to get two more equations. So we will get this term del z by del x and del z by del y. We get these two equations. After getting these two equations, eliminate a and b from this given equation and write phi of xyz pq is equal to 0, which is a partial differential equation of order 1. Now here one thing note is there, the number of arbitrary constant, the number of arbitrary constant is less than, if the number of arbitrary constant to be eliminated is equal to, number of arbitrary constant to be eliminated is equal to number of independent variable, then we obtain first order partial differential equation. If the number of arbitrary constant to be eliminated is more than the number of independent variable, then we get partial differential equation of higher order, means order greater than 1. So remember this point, if the number of arbitrary constant which is to be eliminated is same as number of independent variable, then we get first order PDE. If the number of arbitrary constant which is to be eliminated is greater than independent variable, then we get partial differential equation of higher order. So we see one example on this. Form the partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant z is equal to ax plus by plus a square plus b square. Now here what are the arbitrary constant? A and b are arbitrary constant. So z is equal to ax plus by plus a square plus b square. Now first we differentiate this with respect to x. So del z by del x means derivative of ax with respect to x is a, derivative of by with respect to x 0, a square plus b square derivative becomes 0. So we denote del z by del x by p. So p is equal to a we obtained. This is second equation. Then differentiate partially with respect to y. So del z by del y is equal to derivative of ax is 0, derivative of by is b, and a square plus b square derivative is 0. So q is equal to b we obtained. Next, from equation this 2 and 3, p is equal to a and q is equal to b, we put both the equation in equation number 1. So put this equation in equation 1. So a is equal to p and b is equal to q. So z is equal to px plus qy plus p square plus q square. So this is the partial differential equation, because it is z is equal to del z by del x into x plus del z by del y into y plus del z by del x whole square plus del z by del y whole square. So this is a partial differential equation of order 1. Next is second question. Eliminating arbitrary constant a and b from z is equal to a square x plus b square y plus ab So first differentiate this z partially with respect to x and y. So we get del z by del x is equal to a square, that is p is equal to a square, and del z by del y is equal to b square means q is equal to b square. So we get a square is equal to p and b square is equal to q. B square is equal to q. So substituting that value in given differential equation, so we get z is equal to px plus qy plus root of pq. So in next lecture we will see some examples on elimination of arbitrary constant. Thank you.